Play by McCaffrey, who just does a little bit of everything for Iowa. And an easy.
Andy Katz all talking about those around Luka Garza. It's just a familiar strategy in the Big Ten to let Garza get his. Yep. As you mentioned, Jen, in the corner, there's Wieskamp. That's a good start.
Got caught in midair, and Toussaint is there to pull it down. Up to Wieskamp.
This out, BA. 4 turnovers. You see a little travel those programs, but they have not played since they lost to Oregon State in Pac-12 tournament.
Well, you really didn't have any practice either. I mean, to run up and down the court. So the first 3 to 5 minutes are going to be crucial for Oregon.
Wieskamp. Williams can't finish inside. Had a clean look, though. Wieskamp goes to the hole and a two-handed jam.
An impact down low. As a freshman and a sophomore, he would take the ball out of the net on a made bucket. But when they played Oregon for the first time earlier, he was able to bring the ball up the floor, but they switched him to the middle.
He gave him a little bit too much space and rhythm dribble, step back.
Well, finally, one goes up short.
But that's what Iowa wants you to do. They want to bail that zone out by shooting a jump shot. Wieskamp is in the middle of that zone, find a way to attack him.
So Wieskamp.
Iowa and Wisconsin tied at 52. Hawkeyes have beaten the Badgers both times this year in the regular season. The winner of this game is in the semifinals. The lob inside. Wieskamp turns and finishes Iowa.
Iowa gets organized in transition as well as any team in the country.
Another set of brothers on the team, much like we had with the Groves, as McCaffrey kicked it out.
And knocks it down. Jonathan Davis, the freshman, in as well. The early call. There's Joe Wieskamp.
Just a different look. Garza out of the game. Nice lob over the top. Well executed.
It really is that simple at times. There is Trice. Trevor Anderson, who did not play in the first meeting against Iowa. Maybe he can provide some shooting punch. He's been solid this year. Wieskamp with a jumper.
Garza with one more rebound. This game comes to an end.
Will count. You saw right out of the gate. Keegan Murray with the rebound after all of that. They're staying in front of guys. And Wieskamp gets another look, and he's 5 from.
Bode well for the Hawkeyes. They've got to be a little bit better defensively than that.
And that's where they've been strong.
He's too smart. He doesn't roll to the basket. He fades to the wing, gets the wide open three. That's perfect offensive execution by the Iowa Hawkeyes.
What the defense is giving me, let me not force the issue. He's getting better and better every game it seems.
Wieskamp turning the corner all the way to the rim. Yeah.
4 turnovers. Meanwhile, Ohio State's turned it over 10 times, their season average.
Here's the double and you pay for it.
Wieskamp.
Rebound loose. McCaffrey able to snare it for Iowa. Bohannon looking to push. It's Frederick from the corner. Wieskamp. Tough catch.
Keys, he really put together an outstanding coaching staff.
Including Phil Martelli, of course, longtime coach at St. Joe's. He's the associate head coach with Michigan, an invaluable asset to Juwan Howard.
Of the first half. Banton has his pocket pick. Turnover number 11 for Nebraska. Bohannon, the lob ahead to Wieskamp.
Bad call. And that happened about 15 seconds into the game and just totally set the tone for him.
Misses this time on the fade. Rebound tracked down by Wieskamp.
You got to get back and identify. They bang these early threes.
You know, uncharacteristic shots tonight, but no better way to get him going than C.J. Frederick just setting the table for him. And Brad McCaffrey saying he's just going to be day-to-day, probably through the rest of the season, battling that leg injury as we...
Pretty good defensive set right now. Doing a good job on Garza. The switch.
Drive in McCaffrey.
They are playing without Jack Nunge, who will not return after suffering a right leg injury. Connor McCaffrey has not come back since suffering what looked like
another miss. This has been a brick fest. I don't think Steve Peichel, and honestly, I think Iowa's gotten good shots too. I think both coaches would say we're good in quality looks, but we've got to.
Despite what's going on with these young men not having the be able to put the wins in that column, as you said, another 3.
Love it. Right.
Hangs in the air, lost it on the way up. Wieskamp blocks it out. Wieskamp
event to get to the basket. Indiana, 12 of 43 from the field. That's 28% shooting. Meanwhile,
Geronimo's really helped them. Defensively in particular, they're big.
And another jumps. Connor McCaffrey. A little bit strong offensive rebound for Murray. Wieskamp finds a swing to top 10 teams. First possession of the second half to the Hawkeyes. Great cross court.
Bohannon's got to get it in quickly. And he does to Wieskamp.
It's going to be a thrill to watch, as it usually is.
Well, let me ask you this, not having briefed you that I was going to ask you this. What do you think, give me one thing,
Contracts. Instead of what, got to get somebody that's really overhelped by his own defense. You can't contract like that. You have to get out to shooters.
Garza not getting a whole lot of time
to get to the free throw line to get yourself back in. You're not ringing the bell with any efficiency.
McCaffrey. Wieskamp.
Rain. On the floor. Working against Luka Garza. There's a turnover. Intercepted by Wieskamp. Wieskamp 2-on-1. He'll take it himself. And Iowa
62-42. First field goal of the half for the Wildcats.
Step back.
Count it.
Oh, my goodness. He was determined to get that one off. Navigating the defense all the way to the bucket.
And Wieskamp.
Spread it with Greer. Shot clock at 4. Pull-up is denied by Murray. Another terrific defensive play. Lob it up. Layup go.
Arms. Quick off his feet. Can high point the basketball off rebounds, passes. Good execution. Garza, the kick out, and there's a 3.
He looks as good as he has all his career. And that's a great sign for Iowa.
Wear out Garza. Garza's coming off a game where he only had to play 24 minutes because of how dominant Iowa was against Northwestern after an early cold stretch. Wieskamp, tough shot. He was a top 10 scorer in the Big Ten last year, 14 points per game. Another takeaway for Iowa. McCaffrey threads one to Wieskamp. Is the other Hawkeye that can make tough shots, and here you see him running through a pass. Wieskamp, 1,000 point lead for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Here's Wieskamp. Splits Carr's hands on the pass to Patrick McCaffrey. Wieskamp with the pull-up over Liam Robbins. Got it. Inside of 4 to play for the first half. Here he is in the post. The help defense came over from...
There he goes. Scott misses, and a one-armed rebound for the Iowa Hawkeyes and Joe Wieskamp. It is Wieskamp. Harper help from Wieskamp. Garza got a hand on it. Offensive rebound is up and no good as Caleb McConnell is ready to play for the first time as well. We've seen Mamadou Decore off the...
And the opposite for Maryland. That's a terrible possession. You just, as good as Iowa's defense has been tonight, you just got to find better offense. This is a...
This Iowa team scores. They are the highest scoring offense in the country, over 95 points per game.
Oh, he took him to the rim.
But look at
the help.
Yeah.
Yep. Now Wieskamp. And a foul.
Of the first half. Banton has his pocket pick. Turnover number 11 for Nebraska ball.